The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
When Jesus had risen early on that first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had driven 7 demons. She went and told his companions, who were mourning and weeping. When they heard that he was alive and had been seen by her, they did not believe. After this, he appeared in another form to 2 of them walking along on their way to the country. They returned and told the others, but they did not believe them either. But later, as the 11 were at table, he appeared to them and rebuked them for their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they had not believed those who saw him after he was raised. He said to them, "Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature." The gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our live streamers this morning. To see is to believe. This is the misguided argument of some who claim that nothing exists beyond our senses. That's not the Christian proposition. We believe there's a God who created us all and who made himself known to us, not through our natural way of knowing, but through his Son, Jesus Christ. Yet faith in the resurrected Jesus was difficult even for his 11 apostles. If they struggled to believe without seeing, it's understandable that we would too. The doubts that we have, the apostles also shared. How many times have we said, "Enough"? How many times have we said, "I can't do this anymore"? How many times have we said, "I will never make a difference"? Yet just as faith was a necessary condition for the miracles that Jesus worked during his earthly life, faith remains a condition for God's action working through us in the world today. Now, our faith journey certainly has its fair share of ups and downs. Yet we cannot deny in times of darkness or desolation what we have seen in the light and experienced in those moments of grace. Our personal spiritual encounters with the risen Lord can't be kept solely within our own private sphere. Even though our life of prayer goes through phases, at times filled with many words, and at other moments in complete silence, Jesus wants us to trust that he's always near, even when it may not seem so. And when we believe in God, we begin to believe in ourselves. Nothing is impossible. Because although we're his instruments, it's always his power that saves, does good, brings healing, and makes love grow. He's the protagonist and the source of true healing, always. And he wills that we take part in that mission. In the Acts of the Apostles, we witness an ongoing transformation that continues to rock our world today. The 11 who were once locked in fear can no longer contain themselves. They must proclaim the good news, not because they received a death threat from the Lord, but because they received his life. What was once considered impossible or dangerous, they now do without hesitation. They believe in themselves because the Lord believes in them. They had finally learned all things from the Master, and they began to imitate him in everything. This mandate to go out to the world includes in a particular way the call of the laity and their mission as salt and leaven within the world. In a certain sense, this great commission of the Lord includes all possible forms and manners of living out the lay vocation. No matter our profession or vocation, we're sent by the Lord to proclaim his love and truth to the world, in particular by serving our neighbor, and most especially those in need. For faith is dead if not coupled with action. In the Eucharist, we're given a foretaste of the resurrection of our own bodies. St. Irenaeus wrote, "Just as bread that comes from the earth, after God's blessing has been invoked upon it, is no longer ordinary bread, but Eucharist, formed of two things, the one earthly and the other heavenly, so too our bodies, which partake of the Eucharist, are no longer corruptible, but possess the hope of resurrection. Christ, our hope, is truly risen. May we proclaim this truth to every creature.